Hello, everyone, and welcome back to S Rank. It's the only home of video games, and to the second to last, oh my god, summer PS3
Summer's
scheduled
over.
video. Basically, the sun has already basically started to set. There was nice shining sunlight on my face for a lot of preamble Devon and I were talking about that will never air. But we're here today to play a little game that's close and near and dear to our hearts that we beat once for this channel.
Mhm.
Vin Diesel's Wheelman. Ooh, there it is.
Certified S rank classic.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it feels there's sometimes we play stuff or we talk about movies or we do a lot on this channel. And there's some things where I'm like, that feels like yesterday. But this does actually feel like a long time ago. Like it has
does, yeah.
been because I know it was pre-COVID, right? It was like 2019, wasn't it?
Oh man, was it? I mean, I can
I
look it
think,
up.
or was it 2018?
I could
I
look
think it was
it up
pre-COVID
right now.
because and I also know like it was before we did
The
like,
Wheelman
webcams and all
episode
that.
went up on July 2nd of 2021. Episode of the Chronicles of Diesel,
So
our
it was
basically
COVID.
completed Vin Diesel filmography, gameography, discography podcast.
Yes, I mean that's why we did this. Was one of our, I would say, historical efforts. No one has ever made a Vin Diesel anthology podcast series, to my knowledge.
And I still have
And if
all
they
that footage,
have,
by the way, too. So at the end
you
of this episode, I
do.
might have some clips from that because this was back
There
on
was
my own
the
personal Twitch account. I think we
yeah, and
streamed that.
I do remember the. I just remember him flying and doing some. There was one part in specifically where he hits like some fire escapes or something, or like window sills or something, and like something crazy happened. I remember like that, but yeah, it feels
Been
like
five
longer because
years,
it's been 5 years,
right? It's
half a
the end
decade
of
is
it's
crazy.
the end of August as the time this goes up, more or less. And yeah, it's been 5 months or 5 years and a month, essentially.
Crazy.
Yeah, wild. Which makes me realize, fuck, I am
Was that
old.
was that the day we learned that Idris Elba was Knuckles too? Wasn't that the same day?
Oh, I mean, we could look on our own Twitter and see when we posted the the
A meme
Photoshop
that
of
deserves
OJ. Yeah,
way more attention.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
very clever.
yeah.
Um,
It was. It was good. It was good.
I not, I don't want to toot our own horns and say that we are deserving of something, but that one was a pretty good joke, I
Idris
thought.
Elba tweeted "knock knock" and had a photo
Yes.
of Knuckles' kind of like hand within like the gloved hand. And the
Yeah.
Photoshop tweet was just replacing Idris Elba, like the Twitter information, the picture, and the account name with OJ Simpson. And like, boy, that would have exploded the internet in an insane way. It already exploded because of Idris Elba. People were like, "Fuck yes!" Like this is like the perfect casting choice. I don't think the character under him has been all that great, but like still, like fucking, they know
Yeah.
what they're doing
It was a
instantly.
big get.
It would have been so hilarious to be like, we got the guy who killed his wife. He's dead now. He can't do anything. You know what I mean?
I know he died a couple years after that. Crazy.
He wouldn't have been in Sonic 3. Man, what a shame.
He could. But yeah, we've watched and engaged with almost everything under Vin Diesel. I mean, we did some really deep cuts with like things he's executive producer. I'm looking at his
Right.
IMDb because I thought we haven't done a Vin Diesel news network in a very long time.
Oh, sure.
If people have listened to the Chronicles of Diesel, our podcast where we covered everything Vin Diesel every month, a project that did kind of carry me through COVID, I will admit. One of the few things that kept me sane was like, hey, we watched a Vin Diesel movie
There's only
every
like
month and we talked
one
about it.
episode or two that are like on video, and that's it. So that's how
Yeah.
long ago it was.
Yes, yes. But on that show, I'd always give like, what is Vin Diesel doing? All that stuff. I just quickly just looked at his IMDb because I feel like he's announced things, but as we know with Vin Diesel, he often just says things are happening, then nothing's actually happening. It's more of just like him throwing ideas out there. And, Ethan and I, there's plenty of times where we're like, what would be really cool if we did this? Then we never actually do it. We try not to air those out because of the off chance that they might not ever happen.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel is a lot like that, but he has way more time on his hands, in my opinion. So I feel like he should be more careful when he says, "Yeah, we're gonna make a Fast and Furious TV series. Going to be 3 series and blah blah blah." He'll just start saying stuff like that.
The
Um,
Torettos is like the future of the movies
yes,
afterwards or something. It's
I
like,
don't know.
what the fuck are you talking
We're
about?
still waiting on. It's been 2 years since the animated series season 2 that was supposedly still being
It's
worked
been what,
on.
4 years since Fast X?
Fast X is 2023. It's about to be 4 years for sure. It says Fast Forever is the working title, and it's currently filming. That's for 2028, dude.
Oh
Like we
my
still have
god. What, did they not
another
start?
2 years. I don't know, but it says he's also working on Riddick Furia. That's filming. He did announce like as of like 2 weeks ago some type of TV series called Merc City. I don't know what that's about.
Well, Merc
There's Triple X
City,
4 that's also says development unknown, which I actually out of everything I want a new Triple X
yeah.
personally,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
Merc City is a
nothing here about Wheelman,
Chronicles
by the way.
of
Nothing here about a
of
Wheelman too.
Riddick TV show, I thought. So I remember that name
Maybe
forever ago when we were doing the podcast.
the Instagram photo is him like look like in New York City, which is relatable to what we're doing today.
Not really.
Because
This game takes place in Barcelona, so I don't know why he's wearing a New York
oh,
City
that's right.
t-shirt.
I gaslit myself as I saw this image, this painting of Vin Diesel wearing a shirt that says New York City, 22 New York or whatever it says on it. I just assumed I'm like, I guess it was New York City. I'm like, I don't remember it, but like, so yeah, you you could have told me. I've been like, wow, New York looks really Italian in this game. Um,
Why don't we begin and we'll
yeah,
keep
but
talking as we kind of start here.
yeah, but basically Vin Diesel's been basically silent. Like we had Fast X as our last big movie in 2023. We didn't watch any of Fast and Furious Spy Racers, but he was an executive producer on. Get Christie Love is a TV movie we missed out on, but he's executive producer on that. So, but we've seen everything he
There was
has.
also like The Ropes. That was the thing that broke us. We
That
were like, we can't find this. I can't
it was
even
a
find this
Netflix. It was like
in
an
the pile.
original.
Like,
Yeah, it was an original Netflix. Like back when Netflix was DVD. That's how back far it is. And I think it's probably sitting in a vault somewhere. I'm surprised it isn't just on Netflix, but it literally was nowhere. So there was a couple that we've done, or we missed out. I forget that he's executive producer on Hitman, the first Hitman movie.
oh right, I
We didn't
do
even
remember
mention that
that.
in our Hitman 47 review.
Which comes up. Yeah, which actually, yeah, you're right.
His already came out. But we've seen everything, but Wheelman, I remember we just had a lot of fun with, and it was one that uh you didn't play. Like I've seen a let's play of before we played it, and I was like, oh, we're in for
Mm.
a treat. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a good, but we were in for a goofy ass game, and I'm curious to see 5 years later how we still feel about this legendary, I would say, video game. Underrated legendary video game. Like I said, S rank, certified fresh, you know, seal of approval.
I'm just so curious all these years later how it's gonna feel. I remember after that episode being like, yeah, if I focus hard and I put in the time, I can platinum this game. And I might have booted it up once.
Get Zippos in this game, by the way, in Pontiac. Like
The
Zippo lighters.
lighter? I remember booting up the game once
Official.
to do like the different side activity stuff. And then being like, yeah, that's enough for now. I would like to do it. Actually would like to platinum this game. We gotta do a data install. I'm sorry, I forgot to put this in.
You're good.
I will say so far, we've had different types of what data installs look like. This is the most boring kind, where it is the generic PlayStation 3 like pop up and load bar for it. We've seen some interesting ones. Ridge Racer 7 lets you play Xevious, their arcade Namco's arcade game, while you waited. what was it? Assassin's Creed also did something weird. I thought maybe I'm wrong here. There were
Maybe
some
for
interesting ones.
the
Ninja Gaiden Sigma just had like a weird alternate version of the Bible was scrolling up that I was reading out loud. It was a strange time.
maybe
Um,
for the TikTok brains, you can just put footage from you know our first playthrough of this over this, or you
oh.
put all your favorite Vin Diesel moments throughout his career.
How about this? Let's just because I was planning on just cutting ahead on any dead conversation stuff, but let's just
Yeah, yeah.
react to what I'm putting here right
Okay.
now. Oh damn,
It was like that.
that's insane. No, Vin Diesel, you can't. No, I don't
Interesting
know.
that he was wearing that.
Whoa,
Interesting
she's
costume
naked
choice.
and she's in France and there's aliens.
Just
I don't know.
chill aliens.
Yes,
Chill aliens. Dot city.
chillaliens.com or dot city. That's right. That's right. Oh man. By the way, I was able to get back onto GoDaddy.com. They didn't like perma ban me
No, yeah.
for trying to
That was really
find
funny.
when Trump
After a
didn't own
hundred
that.
searches,
I know,
um,
I know, I know. But yeah, we did this game, and we also did another PlayStation 3 game and an original Xbox game. Both the Chronicles of Riddick games, Escape from Butcher Bay, which is for the Xbox, which I have somewhere in a pile. I don't have too many original Xbox games. I got to get that collection up. And the
you can get
Chronicles of Riddick Assault on Dark Athena, which
you can wait to the end of this month. You can get Halo.
oh, I meant like original Xbox games, not just. And I actually do want to get the end of this month. No, it came out last month, Devon. Came out on July like 28th or something like that.
29th. I only know this because I have it in our fantasy critic
How well
game.
did it do for you?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I hope at least an 80. That's all I really need out of it.
We're gotta try to keep the joke going that we are like this is being like not live but like recorded and then immediately put up.
Right.
That relevant because I'm
Oh,
stacking these
is Mitch
ahead of time.
McConnell dead yet?
Oh, he 100%
I
is.
hope not, because he's was such a great senator for the great state of Kentucky, the roaring hills of Kentucky. Everyone said, "Wow, I love Mitch McConnell." That's why I voted for him for like 20 times.
I mailed in my ballots. He didn't complain about them then. Didn't
I
complain
do like
about
the
them then.
idea of like don't do this, but I'm joking, but like the idea of like, all right, I'm gonna legally vote, but then still vote for like to try to like set up the Republicans in a bad way. Like you're like, I legally
Oh.
voted for Trump 30 times
Well,
just
they
to
don't let
see,
you
just to create a
register
case,
vote in both primaries so that you can't set up someone to fail. Like, yeah, everyone vote for the
Yeah.
shitty candidate so that our guy beats him. Um, I just real quick want to point out on the game
Mhm.
case cover in the top, you can't really see it, but above his forehead in the top right of the box corner, it
Is that
says
PlayStation Network or something?
PlayStation Network. And the reason why it says that, because you can flip it over to the back and it'll say play the same banner and then like the explanations as to why. It says trophies. Okay, it has trophies. Because remember, trophies weren't on PlayStation 3 day one. So like this banner wasn't a thing and on a lot of
Ethan
games
actually didn't
until then.
play any video games until trophies came out. That's actually
It's
your
true.
origin
It's true.
story.
It says trophies, and then it says this title does not support online play. So it only has the PlayStation Network thing up there because of trophies, which would be misleading for me being like, oh, there's multiplayer. And then just not reading the back.
I mean, multiplayer Wheelman would go crazy though. I
It
feel like
kind of
someone's got
would.
to make like imagine you and the boys airjacking each other all evening. All right? Like imagine that. Imagine that.
Hey, this is also misleading. So this pop-up said that the install was mandatory. But yeah, I look on the back and it just says required hard disk space at least 2,990 kilobytes. So unless this is 3 megabytes that is taking this long to install, they lied on the back of the box. They lied on the back. They're just talking about save data, I guess. But yeah, this was Midway's, I believe Midway's last, I should look this up. If I remember correctly, Midway's last game.
I think that
It's
was right.
co-published by Ubisoft. Midway. Actually, I should say list of Midway games. List of video games by Midway. Scroll down to the bottom.
They made World at War, right? Or part of World at War? Call of Duty World at War?
Midway?
Or am I misremembering?
No, that's all Activision stuff. World at War, I believe, was
Maybe,
Treyarch.
maybe I'm thinking of Midway, the battle.
Oh, like an actual. Sure. Okay, you know what? Here's a list of Midway games from the year 2005 onwards. Okay?
Great year.
Okay.
George Bush, midterm. Yep.
Mortal Kombat Deception. It came out on PlayStation 2 and Xbox
Maybe
a
that's
year
what I'm thinking
earlier,
of.
but it came out on GameCube in 2005. A game called Narc. They must have helped co-published Unreal Champions 2 for the Xbox. That's an Epic Games game. A game called Area 51 for PS2 and Xbox. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks for PS2 and Xbox. Or that game's not good, but people like it. The Suffering Ties That Bind for PS2 and Xbox. LA Rush for PS2 and Xbox. Blitz the League. I assume that's a football game for PS2 and Xbox.
Yeah, that's I think it's more like a street ball kind of style game, if I'm not mistaken.
Ed and Eddie, the Miss Ed Adventures for Game Boy Advance, GameCube, PS2, and Xbox.
Remember Ed and Eddie? What happened to that?
I hated that show. Thought it was so disgusting looking. Yeah. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows for PS2 and Xbox. NBA Ballers Phenom. That's Phenom. Phenom, like Phenom.
Venom.
Yeah. Rampage Total Destruction for PS2, GameCube, and Wii, not Xbox. NBA Ballers Rebound for PSP.
Okay, that's funny.
Rise and Fall Civilizations at War for Windows. The Ant Bully.
Wide variety of games
They made a game based off that movie, The Ant Bully, for PS2, GameCube, Windows, Wii, and Game Boy Advance. Not DS. DS or PSP in 2006. Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run for PS2, Xbox in 2006. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy for PS2, GameCube, Wii, and Game Boy Advance. Mortal Kombat Armageddon for PS2, Xbox, and I guess there was a Wii port. Weird. Happy Feet for Wii, PS2, GameCube, Nintendo DS, Game Boy Advance, and Microsoft Windows. The others said Windows. This says Microsoft Windows, so this is the real deal.
Oh.
Yeah. The Lord of the Rings Online, which is still going on. A company called Daybreak runs it. There's like good 12 people that play it, but they spend a lot of money, which employs the 4 people that run the server. And that's
how
that.
It should be.
That's how a lot of dead MMOs are run like that. One company will just buy them all and then have like a dozen people keep them all going, and like it all pays for itself. Like, that's all you gotta do. You're not making shit for it. You're just being like, and today's Friday, which means have fun. And that's your weekly update, right? So that's probably the only Midway thing.
The drinks in the tavern in the game are all free this Friday. Make sure to get in there.
Right. Hour of Victory for Xbox 360. It sounds like a World War II thing. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am for PS2. I heard about this game. I don't know if it's good or not. Unreal Tournament 3, they must have published a PS3 and Xbox 360 port. Game Party for the Wii, I have that. That's somewhere down in there.
We got to play that. You have a game called Game Party, and we never played it?
There's 3 of them, homie. I think I got 2. Stranglehold, which is a John Woo directed video game, which I've always wanted to play. Very Max Payne, jumping and diving with the guns. That's on the Xbox 360, Windows, and PlayStation 3. Black Site Area 51 for Windows, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3.
The sequel to Area 51?
Oh, there was a game called Area 51, right? That I read already.
Yeah, it was Area 51.
Yeah. Probably.
Must be a sequel.
Probably. Another entry in the long-running Cruisin' series that the kind of Nintendo somewhat co-helped with for the Wii. NBA Ballers Chosen One for Xbox 360 and PS3.
What is it about LeBron James or something?
Maybe. TNA Impact for PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii. Blitz the League 2 or Blitz the League II. if you're illiterate,
Mm,
and most football fans are.
damn. You gonna
On a,
take that?
for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And then Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. This is the last
I
Mortal
played that
Kombat
one.
game under Midway, PS3 and Xbox 360, and then Wheelman. Literally. So this is the
Yeah,
last
because they did it. They're
Midway
like,
game.
we've done everything we've ever wanted to make. There's no reason to keep making video games. That's what they said.
Yeah, they went under so hard. Warner Brothers owns most of Midway stuff, and they're the stewards of Mortal Kombat as a publisher. Um, and there's so many classic things, classic games. I read from 2005 onwards, but so many classic video games that were Midway games that like Warner WB Games doesn't care about. They're gonna need someone to come to them to be like, hey, if you approve a collection of all these games, we'll make it and you'll make money. That's like all they'll ever do. They're never gonna like make a
You need a
sequel.
Wheelman sequel. That's what I was hoping to find on the IMDb was on Vin Diesel.
Mm.
Be like executive producer Vin Diesel's Wheelman 2. This time it's in New York City for real. This time.
And by in New York City, I mean they took Barcelona and grabbed it out of the earth and moved it over to New York City and dropped it
It's
there.
the same
It's the
map,
sixth
but like,
borough, Barcelona.
and like no one in the game acknowledges that like this happened, but like it's just like a known thing. It's like, oh yeah, Barcelona's part of, yeah. Like you only can see like maybe on the news reports like something about it. Like you see maps in the game where it's not directly told to you. It's you got to find it to be
Yeah.
like, hey, wait, what do you mean New York City, Barcelona,
People
New
on
York City?
Staten Island know because it's like they're next to them, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like most people
yeah.
don't live there.
It was part
So
of Mamdani's second term.
exactly. And the
He's like,
Vatican is next. That's
we
his threat.
purchased we purchased Barcelona, and Italy has given us. We've gave him New
Spain.
Jersey.
Barcelona is a Spanish
Sorry, Spain.
city.
We've taken we did a big trade with Spain. They get New Jersey, we get Barcelona. But
Damn.
they get a town to be named later as part of the trade. So,
Hmm.
you know,
So when we eventually
what can
get the
I
Vatican, they get to rename the Vatican to whatever they want. Yeah,
yeah,
wild
the
stuff. Wild stuff.
can I tell you about because I was trying to look at Wheelman facts and I found this instead. Can I
Okay.
tell you about the Wheelman film?
Doesn't surprise me that there's a movie titled Wheelman. I mean, that's a good concept in
Yes.
a lot of things. So
Yeah,
tell me a
it's
good fact.
directed by Jeremy Rush. It was a Netflix, I think, original here, released on Netflix on October 20th, 2017. Received positive reviews from critics. But this movie is known for one big thing, and it is that it has 286 uses of the word fuck, among the most ever in a narrative film.
That's
Now I
definitely
want to
one of
see
those
like
we wanted to be able to be the movie that has the most fucks in it. So that's why there's that
also
many.
286 is a lot. Like I know we swear quite a bit on this show, but like 286 in like how long is this movie? What, an hour 45 minutes probably? 82 minutes? Like that's
82 divided by 286 equals or no, I want
yeah,
286.
the other way
I
around.
was that's like a percentage divided by 80. How many minutes? 82?
82 minutes. That's probably including credits.
About, if you round up, 3.5 fucks per minute.
That
I
is
mean,
great.
there's got to be a scene in which one person's hurt and they're just going fuck, 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 over and over again, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. 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 I kind of want to watch this now. I wonder if it's still on. I don't have Netflix, but budget of 5 million. So you can even do the math there. How many fucks per million? you know. But I guess yeah, Netflix acquired the rights to film. Filming lasted 19 days too.
each
Damn,
fuck was
they were not
seventeen and a
messing
half
around.
thousand dollars.
That's crazy. How many fucks do you have? $17 million worth.
Is
Yeah,
the stuff over there interesting? Is it cool, guys?
this is actually taking way longer than
Yeah,
it should.
it was actually. I feel bad. This is wasting time. Um, I'm going to definitely skip ahead a lot, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What I probably do, this is what I did for Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I just put up a timestamp that says go here if you'd like. I'll just do that again because it's important
We
that
have
people
great
knew
bantering.
all of
Yeah.
the Wikipedia list that I read
I
off.
went to wheelman.com and it's a blog about all things cycles,
Great.
which is pretty cool. But has charity bike rides, a lot of cancer research. So I think it's more about riding for cancer research. It's pretty
Mm,
cool. I was hoping to see if there was a Wheelman website. Yeah, on the box, does it have anything about a Wheelman website?
let me take a look.
Wheelman game, maybe, or something?
Yes, wheelmangame.com.
.com? Okay, let me see. It
www.wheelmangame.
reroutes to like some betting betting website, gaming betting website called
Really?
gbo338.com. And I think it's a
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh no.
how did we let this happen?
Warner Brothers, you
Why they
didn't renew this? Ubisoft, you're also on the back of the box. Is www.ubi.com also going to this? I don't even want to put this on the screen. This is too predatory, even as an image.
Yeah, don't go to that
It's
web.
an
I mean,
Indonesian
Ubisoft
focus
is
site.
still
Well, yeah,
still
that was a
around, luckily.
joke, but thank you for your journalism.
Let me make
Um,
sure I'm going to type in www.wheelmangame.com just to double check.
or it's
No, dude.
wheelmangame.com if you'd like.
I wonder if Wheelman is like, spinning the wheels, the slots, you know what
Oh,
I mean?
maybe. It's very funny that this goes to a betting thing. Looking at the back of the box here, amongst the Blu-ray, Dolby, Havoc, Unreal. Oh, this is an Unreal Engine game. Probably means it's going to run terribly on the PlayStation 3. There is the Tygon Games logo. You remember Tygon? Tygon was Vin Diesel's little
Oh
you need
yeah.
in order to have me in your game, you need to be paying through my video game. It was in hindsight, this is such a yeah, he was kind of just not money laundering. I would never accuse anyone of that, but just having having money be cycled. Michael is for short. Having money be cycled through unnecessary things, maybe to have more of a claim on it, on himself, maybe instead of being paid directly. I almost wonder if this is a way to not pay taxes as much. Be like, yeah, I went to a company I own that will pay me over time or something like that. I don't know. Just the fact that it's only ever for Vin Diesel video games, which is what, 3? We did them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, Vin Diesel was on a 2024 Don't Stop the Music as a feature? So I went on Vin Diesel's website because I never thought about this. I never gone and we have not. I'm such a bad journalist of for VNN. Uh, but I went to his website just to see what's on here, and of course the first picture is him with two swords, uh two swords on his shoulder, um, samurai swords, I should add. But I was scrolling through. I'm like, all right, has watch. It has some videos on his YouTube or something. And it says listen, and it has Don't Stop the Music. I think it might be a cover, but it has Vin Diesel on it.
I remember we did
I'll have to
look.
listen to.
He's never did anything on, at least on Spotify, doesn't have anything past the 2 songs that he did.
Yeah.
Which I know we thought, we're like, oh, this is going to lead to an album. And I think I remember being like, it'll be a Christmas album because he's not serious. He'll know it's a joke. And then he never did it. Listen.
A Christmas album would go, I think would be really funny if he did that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to review that. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
We gotta look up and collect for a fact everything that we haven't done that has him a part of it, and maybe we do
Just,
a Blitz episode, where it's just everything.
I mean, I
You know
think
what I
we've
mean?
been covered everything. I think it's like these random one-offs that he doesn't announce. I think I don't even know. I'm just on his website, and I will say he has like his movies posters, and damn, some of these are bangers, man. I'm so glad we did watch like A Man Apart and Knock Around
Yeah,
Guys and like
I
those like
dude,
random.
I kind of want, even though we don't have time and it's a bad idea, I kind of want to just do the whole thing over because it was fun to do. You know what I mean?
Find
Maybe,
me guilty, dude. Like, are we
and
kidding?
yeah, maybe
Like,
we
what a
skip
deep
like
cut of a film.
Awakenings because he was an extra in it, but we do like the actual movies he was in. You know what I mean?
Because he's a
Yeah.
collage of all his posters, and I'm
Remember
like,
Babylon AD? Terrible movie.
a
The
movie.
director hated him.
Even though unironically, Vin Diesel was like the only like redeemable thing in that movie,
Right.
like for the first half of that movie, and then they did a weird plot thing. I remember. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember we were like, because yeah, it was like it took place in like Russia or something or Siberia, and or something like that. And it was like, all right, this is a cool premise. He's got like it's kind of a more
It
serious
became so
role.
like somewhat Chosen One esque in a way that was like, ugh, ugh.
Yeah, dude, Bloodshot though.
Yo, where's my sequel? You're supposed to work on a sequel. That was, dude. Talking about COVID era, that was the first movie on Amazon that was like, yeah, like it's kind of in theaters, or you could buy it for $20 on Amazon Prime right
Yeah, we
now.
both bought it. Yeah, I think we both bought it.
Right.
Boiler Room,
Good movie.
good movie.
Better than The Wolf of Wall Street. They covered the exact same events. It's the same story being told there. Boiler Room's better.
Yeah, I'm just going through like on his website. He literally just has like a slider of all his movie posters, and I'm like, that's cool. The website's kind of cheesy, but I respect it. It's like I don't know if he had his buddy make this for him or something, but it's just like clearly like from a template, and I dig that like he just it's just yeah, here you go. Like there's
Nice.
nothing too crazy with this. Like, I'm sure there's some celebrities who are like really like make sure their websites are all like fine tuned. He's like, no, here's just some cool stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
Here's my one race foundation at the end, at the bottom.
Right,
Vin
right,
Diesel
right,
news, and
right.
it has a news thing, a big news
Like a
going
ticker.
news. Yeah. Vin Diesel defends popular cinema as not a lesser form of art in passionate essay about his history at the Cannes Film Festival. Fast and Furious TV series and works at Peacock with Vin Diesel executive producing. Yeah, he's set to write with Mattel there make a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie
All right.
after Barbie.
Yeah,
I
after
think like,
Barbie, Mattel was like, "We're gonna make
the
movies
Mattel
based on all of
universe,
these properties," and it's like
the
a whole bunch
Mattelverse,
of
dude. Dude, the Rock'em
who
Sock'em
cares?
Robots with Barbie are gonna team up
God.
to fight what? Like, what would be the Mattel universe like villain? Like, the
Trying to
Thanos
think. I keep
level.
getting like Hasbro mixed in because I wanted to say the Monopoly Man movie, but that's
That'd
what
be
else is
funny.
Mattel that they've made? Um,
Isn't American Girl also Mattel?
oh, American Girl dolls.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what they own, I guess, to be fair. Like I feel like they're one of those like conglomerates that like you don't Hot Wheels
Oh,
technically
there's been Hot
them.
Wheels video games.
Yeah, they're the second largest toy manufacturer
Is
after
like
Lego. So it's like
Mr. Potato
there's
Head
probably a
and
lot of
Etch a
things we don't.
Sketch. I bet those are Mattel, right? Is
I'm trying to
He-Man?
find like a list.
He-Man and Mattel?
He-Man, is He-Man? I mean, that could be a funny Barbie, He-Man,
I mean, they already
the
did
Rock'em
make.
Socket
They
robots.
made a couple He-Man movies. That one recently. Uh,
Yeah. There was a giant cutout at my theater for it, and I'm like, does anyone give a fuck about, no offense to anyone who likes He-Man, but like, does anyone give a fuck about He-Man in
I
2026?
it will because
Like, I
guess
mean,
what?
like,
It's
I
one of
feel
the
like it's such a
last
deep
Gen
cut
X
90s
80s. It's
things.
Gen X.
80s.
Gen X. They're in their 50s. They still have the money. And like I look at it this way because you know what is our He-Man in a sense, Devon, from our generation? Bionicles. But like no one has the reverence for Bionicles in the strong like cultural like well obviously Bionicles like Gen X has with He-Man because I think there's by the time like we're around video games are just forever and they're everywhere and like there's too many things. I think you go back to our parents' generation, there's not a whole lot of stuff. There's not a whole lot of toys and cartoons. And so
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
everything matters to them. That's why we have so many Ghostbusters shit. You know what I mean? Even
I'll
though it was
say I
one
did
funny
find a
movie.
list. I did find a list with Mattel. So I was right with American Girl.
Okay.
Uno, Is
Oh.
that could be an interesting villain, like Uno as a concept. Fisher Price, uh,
Oh, that's a whole
something called
universe.
Mega, Beauty Cuties, Ever After High, Cloudies, Bob the Builder,
British icon.
Rescue Heroes. That was
Yeah.
big when I remember when my brother was a kid.
Oh, I'm
he really
thinking
liked
about Paw
that.
Patrol. Okay, yeah, sure, Rescue Heroes.
Yeah, we had some Rescue Hero figures around. There was a movie there, Monster High. Yeah,
My
Little
sister was
Mommy,
really into Monster High.
My Mini Mixies. I don't even know what that is. Sweet Streets.
So many of these sound like pseudonyms or
Stinky the
slang.
garbage truck.
They all sound like
What?
people trying to refer to their
They
junk.
own Thomas and Friends, dude.
Oh, Thomas the
That's a
Tank
whole other
Engine,
untapped, like, right there.
dude.
I'm seeing this universe now. If I'm at Mattel, I'm seeing this universe,
We
and
need to
it's
start.
expanding
We
pretty
need to
big.
start a video game studio to make kids games again. I know there's your Paw Patrol game, your Peppa Pig
Your
game, your Bluey
Roblox.
game, but where's a nice looking Thomas the Tank Engine game? You know what I
Mm.
mean? How come there's no
You can
cool
make
Barbie game? There's a Barbie collection,
a Thomas like train management game could actually be
right?
really cool.
Like,
I would
take
actually play
there's
that.
those train world sim games and people go
Yeah,
nuts over them. You dumb that way down to make a cool kids version of that idea, and it's
like
Thomas and
an
his
easy
friends,
sandbox
and they
sim
have,
game. Yeah.
your missions are like, hey, Thomas needs to go bring all this fucking oil, otherwise the world economy collapses. And stuff like that. And then you tell kids, how are you going to do it? Easy money right there. Barbie
They
again.
own
How come
so
there's no Barbie
many.
game?
I'm sure there is like DS games and
No,
stuff. I'm
no, no.
sure like
Like
mobile
modern
games.
day. Like there should be a
Oh,
PS5 $30,
a Sims game, a Sims like Barbie game
something
could
simple.
be cool.
That's the key thing.
Uh, they own a lot of card
Barbie's
games like
Wheelman.
Apples to Apples, Barbie's Wheelman, Apples to Apples, Skippo.
I
That's
played a
big
lot
into
of
my
Skip-Bo.
family.
Yeah.
My family is pretty big. I have a good win rate right now on Skippo. I purposely only play games I know I can win, so I've only played that like 8 times. But I have I think I've won 6 or 5 out of them. So I have a
Oh.
huge win rate. I'm trying to keep that. I'm trying to keep that
I haven't
record
played
high.
Skip-Bo in 20 years. But
Well, I guess during COVID, my brother and my mom and her boyfriend like really got into it during COVID. And they were betting like actual money on it. It got like really
nice.
serious.
Nice.
So they've played probably thousands of games,
I
but
don't even
we've played
remember how it's
occasionally.
played
We've played a little bit
anymore.
like on some family vacations, but like I usually only played a couple games. But they own Magic 8 Ball. That could be a cool character in our movie verse here.
We
He's like a fortune teller,
He's the
but
wide
do you trust
sage
him?
that you go,
Yeah.
dude. Here's your Magic 8 Ball reveal. Barbie and her friend, the conductor from the Thomas and Tank Engine, because you need a guy to walk around, right? They're
Yeah.
on a mission. They gotta go do a thing. Part 1 or part 2 on the journey is in the seedy underbelly town. You need to go find the wise fortune teller lady, right? You
Yeah.
speak to her. We don't know anything about no Magic 8 Ball or anything like that. And you go into this alleyway door or whatever. You go in and you see a shadowed figure, like a hood on, and all that, and you hear the voice, and she's talking about her crystal ball in front of her, but it's actually the
Mm.
crystal ball talking because it's the Magic 8 Ball, and it just rotates to show the triangle that says "Sorry, try again" or
Oh,
whatever.
it's like yeah, it still has the hood up and it's just still
Yeah,
the
like there's just a
triangle pops
chair
out.
with a hooded on like a broom or something where like you can have a joke reveal of that. Yeah. Still going, by the way. I don't know what I put over here, but it's covering up a status bar that's at 93% right now.
They own so they're partner brands, WWE, Minecraft, Toy Story, Butterbeans Cafe, Cars, and
What?
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, I guess maybe specifically, Hello Kitty and Friends. So like you could and Minecraft. So the Minecraft movie actually could be part of the Mattelverse theoretically. We could get Jack Black and the whole chicken jockey, have him come through a portal at some point to help fight our villain, which I still haven't figured out yet based off this information.
Yeah.
Um,
Who owns Mr. Potato Head? At some point, we are just making Toy
um,
Story. We really have to like turn these into real world things. You know what I mean?
Mr. Potato Head owners. I don't know. Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
What if you do Hasbro versus Mattel? That's the big movie.
So
Like
here's the
you
thing:
know,
those companies do not have the humor or do not have
I
the
know.
courage to do
But
that.
if we're having a little fantasy here, that'd be a
Dog,
crazy
imagine a
matchup.
fighting game, Hasbro versus Mattel, and it's like Mr. Monopoly on the cover, like in Barbie, and they got like the two. It's like the classic. Mortal Kombat does that, where it's like the
Yeah,
two like
yeah.
arms coming in to clash,
Yeah, they're
or like
like,
the
yeah,
Dragon Ball
yeah.
fight. Dragon Ball Fighters also did that. How they start. No,
Dude,
yeah,
and
but you have that on the
you have toy
cover.
Barbie, but then you have movie Barbie, so you can
Hmm
get yeah, what's her name there to rotoscope her into that.
Very, very
Uh
easy. It's basically a second version of the character, but you can't count it as a second character. Yep, yep,
yeah,
yep.
yep, yep.
Mr.
And
Potato
there's got to be
Head,
like 100
Monopoly
characters
guy.
on this.
What does
100
Hasbro own?
Transform. I think they own Transformers, bro. So you can get
They
Optimus fucking
do.
Prime.
They
You can get Optimus
do.
fucking Prime, Megatron, Starscream, all of them. Fuck it. That's half your cast right there is
It's kind of like when
Transformers.
there's a Marvel versus Capcom and half the characters on the Capcom side are Street Fighter dudes. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Um. Okay. Okay. Mattel versus
That'd be
Hasbro
cool.
versus
Pitch it.
Venom.
Listen, if we're doing the whole capitalism, we don't own anything. Let's just do like everything is nostalgia. Like let's just go full 100. Both sides win in this. All right. There's no losers because no one like the player gets to decide who's winning. You know what I mean? But it's just like we just put all the IPs in there. Listen, if freaking Fortnite can do it, they can come to the table. All right, and get
That's
it
what I
done.
think a lot of companies realize. Like, fuck it, the money runs. Who cares if we were like considered a character of ours sacred? Fuck it, just put them. We're putting them in Fortnite. The money's too good nowadays. I don't know because Epic Games is like bleeding dry on Fortnite. So to the point where they're like, it's so integrated into Unreal Engine 6, like you're gonna want to put our Fortnite skins in your Unreal Engine 6 games.
Yeah.
But like the money was so
Unironically,
good.
if you
I
made
think
the
that might
game
have
just
loosened up some of these companies to be like,
yeah.
fuck it, Barbie can kill someone in a video game. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Right, right. Like I think if you did this game and it doesn't have to be like a good game, just like more just like one of those games that has way too many characters in it. Uh Dude, like My Little Pony, I think is like you could like that's a whole other untapped market for them.
There is a
Like,
My Little
dude,
Pony
Optimus
inspired
Prime
fighting game.
versus My Little Pony like would go crazy.
A
Like,
truck
you know what I
versus a
mean?
horse. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. No, there's
who wins? You know?
a fighting game called Them's Fighting Herds, and it is a My Little Pony inspired fighting game where all the characters are horses.
They own Scooby Doo. Oh, like
Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Oh, wait a second. They don't own Scooby
I think
Doo.
they
Warner
own.
Brothers own Scooby Doo.
I'm just seeing that I'm on their website, Hasbro Pulse. And there's a transformer who transforms into the Mystery Machine. I'm like, that's cool as hell. I kind of
Okay,
want that.
that is cool. The
And
Lego Optimus Prime, which actually
Scooby Doo
transforms, is
transforms
cool.
into a Scooby snack.
That's weird.
Here's a
That's like an
pre-order. How
Ouroboros. You
much is this?
transform
How
into
much
the
is
thing you
this?
eat.
How much is this? $60? Oh, it's Fred. Fred transform as a transformer transforms into the Mystery Machine, and Scooby is a Scooby snack.
What about Shaggy? Does Shaggy transform
I
into
don't
a
know.
tank?
Well, I guess they come with all the different heads, so you can put whoever you want as your.
Yeah, but they have different bodies.
They're all one. They're all the mystery. They're just the Mystery Machine, I guess. But
Okay.
interesting idea. I'm all for it.
Okay. Okay.
But see, Transformers collaborative with Hot Wheels. So clearly Hasbro and Mattel, they already be
Mm,
at the table. So let's just pitch the game. We
mm.
get some studio to make it.
Who
It
owns
doesn't really
Nerf?
matter. Ooh, that's a good.
Because Nerf
Is Nerf it?
guns in and of themselves, but as well as like any sport
Nerf.
ever.
I saw a kid at the local pool the other day wearing Sonic swim trunks and then had a Sonic Nerf gun, and he was going crazy at the pool.
Nice.
And then Brendan was like, "Damn, Sonic really is back." I'm like, "That's what a
It
good
never
movies do for you."
left.
It never
Kids
left,
have
but
always bought Sonic branded stuff.
I just think we also see it a lot more because like you're paying attention to it. But I'm
Sure.
like, probably the movie being good helped, and kids are seeing the movies and being like, "Mom, I want Sonic stuff. Sonic has the swag." Yeah, who owns
How long ago did I say 93%?
Hey,
Because it's
Hasbro.
only at 97
Hasbro.
now. It's insane.
It's
We should
been
be
like
done by now.
the last 10% has been like 20 minutes.
This is insane.
Hasbro does own Nerf, by the way.
We started this recording an hour ago.
Maybe you put this at the end.
Earlier.
We jump in the and then I don't know.
I'm gonna put a time. I'm gonna put a big old time stamp that says the actual video game starts at this time. As soon as we get to this loading,
at the 2-hour mark, it starts. No, don't you worry.
Sorry, still 97%. Mattel versus Hasbro versus Midway. Let's get it done. Warner Brothers doesn't care about the Midway
that'd be
name.
so funny. Versus Midway, just for no reason. Be like, why Midway? Because it'd be cool. We get Wheelman. That's all we care about.
The Rampage movie. Remember that?
I like the Rampage movie. It's actually a pretty, like, considering where some of the kaiju movies are at. I say it's not. It was pretty good.
That is one of those movies where I think if we were to re-review, we would not give an A anymore to.
Yeah,
I think maybe we were.
Well, we were high on The Rock at that time.
We were at the time. It was the style at the time. Still 97%. Who owns
Tumbling Monkeys?
Who owns that? Anyway, Barrel Monkeys. But who owns that game you would play in which you and every player had a little tiny plastic hammer, and you're trying to knock out this chunk of
ice blocks
without knocking the guy in the chair?
Ice block game called. I know what you're talking about. I had that as a kid.
Yeah.
Don't break the ice. Who owns it? Publishers, Hasbro.
And then
since 1968, that's an OG game.
Earliest plastic probably thing.
Then skills, strategy, and manual dexterity. Did you know
that? Yeah. I definitely appreciated
Still
the
in
idea.
production. Special editions were released in conjunction with the films Frozen and Frozen 2.
Of course, it's because it's ice. Really. So stupid. Does this mean Elsa gets to be in the game on the Hasbro side?
Sure. Any way we could connect pretty much everything that would be in the game, because like literally.
And there's been Disney Barbies, right?
Yeah.
Like I guarantee.
Hasbro has made, I think, every IP under the sun. So at that point, yeah, you could argue it's in the game. Like we're basically making Fortnite times 10. Right.
EA Sports is
here are the big brands that Hasbro has on HasbroPulse.com. Transformers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Marvel, Ghostbusters, Magic the Gathering, Hasbro Gaming, and then Shop All Products. So those are their big like categories.
Sure.
Magic the Gathering could go great. I mean, you could do a lot with
Hasbro,
that.
I mean, they own D&D. So I guess we're going to have a dragon in there.
Yeah, I have to have the classic like dragon from like that first D&D manual cover in there. I want him to be in there. For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the villain. Maybe we don't have to overthink it too much. You just have.
Well, we got to do
Magic Dragon who can talk like Smog.
We got to do the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite thing where we take a bad guy from the Capcom and the Marvel side and we combine them. So we have the dragon from the Hasbro end, and Mr. Potato Head's our villain from Mattel. Or no, that's also Hasbro. Ken. I don't know. We need to find someone on the Mattel side. The Chevrolet company because she drives a Malibu.
Mattel we're here. Anyways,
out of me.
I like how I just jump right in. They know you waited for an hour, so they wanted to get you right back in there. Imagine if that killed you. Like, that's how you went. Like,
dog. It was such a... You don't know how much louder it is in my ears than yours.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's really loud.
Oh, this is all coming back to me. Oh, this is some Unreal Engine 3 greatness right here. Look at this ugly thing.
So back. This is where we peaked, though. This is where we peaked. I always say it. PS3...
I remember this menu. Yeah. I'll continue. We gotta do a new game.
Yeah, we gotta see how the story starts.
Oh, this is when
2020.
This is when I transferred all my saves over. I downloaded saves from the other PS3. Okay. Great new. Yeah. Okay.
You hear that Spanish flair, Spanish guitar right there? That's beautiful. Yeah, if I thought this was still New York City, I'd be like, what's
Melee attacks are essential for You haven't yet played the game, you don't know what's going on, but melee attacks are essential for taking out enemy vehicles while you're traveling at high. Charge your focus gauge with high-speed drifting. What?
Oh, that's right. Isn't this his, like, girlfriend there? And then the enemy is the guy on the far left, right? I think?
No, the ultimate enemy was
that?
some American, because we have to make sure that it is a white guy fighting a white guy, so that we don't get called for, like... It's the Call of Duty thing. If it's America as our heroes, it need to be an American that is the enemy that's subjecting everyone to this, so that it's not like us picking on, it's not Uncharted all over. Man, this is so ugly.
Yes, the roundabout. Look how quick though. See, games can't do that anymore.
Yeah, because this is a video file that's being played. This isn't an engine.
Look at the reflections. You see the reflections. Oh, that's right. It starts off like Mr. Incredible, you know, in The Incredibles. Where he's
probably more like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I got time. He's gonna say that.
Elisa.
Mortal Kombat, he's a big fan. He had that on his license plate.
Oh my god.
We didn't ever notice that, I don't think, before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drive stick.
This is a game? Move!
Okay, trigger for drive. That's not the case for every driving game on this platform.
Right! There are too many.
Wheelman actually was, you know, the first one to ever do that. all the games you know, R2, that's right.
They're not
Wheelman.
going to let this go so easy. The cops are going to be everywhere. This
Can't wait to
is
air
where you earn
Jack
your money, right?
I remember I read that on the back of the
Adrian
box
said you were good,
for this
but you're new
video.
to my city, so listen. Follow my directions, all right? I'll take you places you have never been.
That's right, there was like the handbrake turns, so you could just kind of do crazy drifts. Yeah.
She said go left. There's no way else to go.
It's
Our
supposed to be
license plate disappeared.
Fell off. That's right. There's like the burnout kind of slow-mo, you know, alternate angle.
Yeah, because Burnout Paradise came out, like what, the previous year from when this came out?
Yeah.
Don't stop! Smash through!
I think Burnout Revenge was like 2005, I think.
Let's see them catch us.
Her Paradise was the
Have a real
last
real
one.
man for
And that was like 2008, I want to say, or 2007.
Right.
Oh my god, that is right.
It's basically just Burnout but with airbag. But you can't leave your vehicle, right? Because I think that was the big thing. Was like you would leave your vehicle as it would start smoking or something. It probably won't get too damaged
Got a
here.
helicopter looking for
This is
us.
the first part of the game.
Looks like you really pissed them off.
We're taking out the entire.
Didn't that Fast and Furious Crossroads game also had melee like this?
Oh, I think you're right. It's just so funny. He just like he made, obviously that was a Fast and Furious game, but like it is funny that they made a game called Wheelman and like it basically is a Fast and Furious game. Because even like, because this came out right at the time when we got our first like kind of more goofier stuff in the Fast and Furious movies, where like, you know, Dominic Toretto is jumping out of like one end of the highway and then grabbing.
I'm glad.
Because I think that was, I think it was around this time.
Okay.
But there's
Yeah,
enough
this is 2009. This game.
I always like to say
Maybe it's already starting to get a little goofy with Fast and Furious. We're pro goof, by the way, for anyone who's
That
big
police
fast
officer's
heads.
dead.
Oh, no,
So
you've
is
already
that
killed,
random?
you're defunding the police right now. Actually, or maybe you're funding them because we're gonna sign a bill after this, being like, there's one guy who took out our entire police department. We need like triple the budget.
This entire game is just a big ad for the Pontiac brand. Look how indestructible our cars are as we do this to police cars.
You ever thought about being a professional like bank robber? Well, we have the car for you.
Indestructible. Bam! Sorry,
Right.
random guy.
You need to cut through the
Shouldn't
bullwhip.
live in Spain.
You can handle it.
Right. So I think we come back to this place later in the game with. There is guns in this game. That's I guess
Which was a weak point, I remember.
Yeah, it was not really as fun. I think we go back to that big like Coliseum looking thing arena. I know that's like later in the game. There's a good level. I remember we had to go through like all the levels, all this like literal levels of the arena, and just shoot like it was like they kill like 50 dudes. I just remember it was like a little bit long during that part.
And it was just terrible. Just terrible to do.
Insane. Keep that up and I pay you more. I can afford it now. We go straight across
Get
here.
it? Because they stole money.
So insane.
Like how it blew up after too. It was like you hit it, it flew and then blew up.
How did they get here so fast?
Look, we're going in circles, that's why. Oh,
Hit the
yeah.
ramp. The ramp.
I love a good driving game at 30 frames per second at the most.
Good. You move well.
It's the power of Unreal Engine 3, baby. Sounds like
Looking
crap.
pretty good on Discord here. I won't
Really?
lie. It's moving pretty smoothly. Sometimes we play games where it's not running very
Take
smoothly.
a left.
Sure. Yeah, I will say the frame rate seems consistent
Left now.
enough.
Consistent 15, you know?
And hey, if you build your game around the frame rate, it can still work.
They're right behind us. Smash it out of the way.
What was it called? There's a Super Nintendo 3D racing game. Battery's low. It'll
It's an
last.
armored truck. Put it in reverse.
Oh.
Damn.
I forgot what it's called, but there's some sort of 3D racing game on the Super Nintendo that runs at 12 frames per second, but it feels good because it's a slow monster truck game. So I don't know.
Most of the games I've ever played
Yes. We
successfully
made it.
in 1 frame per second.
They're gone. Nice driving. We need to
I think we
abandon
should
this
try
car.
that.
The police will spot it anywhere. I have arranged a new ride for us. I marked it on the
I mean, I
map.
guess if you're playing
Let's
like
go.
chess or something online, I guess it
Oh,
could be like
sure.
1 frame, I
Whoever
guess. You
worked
just
with the
nothing
crew.
changes too
We
often.
play well together. But I stall doesn't matter. I fence it easy. Bankroll something bigger. That pique your interest?
See, that's the thing about being bank robbers is a lot of them are just
You're new
gamblers.
to Barcelona, yes?
You know, they don't know when to tap
We'll
out.
learn.
Sure. Oh,
There are
it's
the
a
doors.
Take
high,
the
right?
you got
And then there is
you
my
got away with
world.
this one. You know, just take that one.
Well, hey, it's like every
For all the young bank robbers who are watching this, I recommend just do a couple. You don't need to do one every week. Live off the one for 5 years and then you come back and then
it's like
Don't risk it.
every football player, an NBA player, or whatever, every sports guy out there wants to all of a sudden act like $5 million
The
is
police
not
can't
enough
be
to
too
live
far
off of. Like,
behind.
homie, no one
We
said you had
need
to
this
buy a
car.
mansion and go eat at Outback
I mean, I
every
do think
day.
that, like, yes, $1 million would be life-changing for either of us, but I don't think it is retirable money anymore.
But you don't have to live like it is a yearly salary either. You can be a little
Yeah,
bit.
but then you're like, you just had, one too many Qdoba's, orders, and then all of a sudden you lost all that.
Sorry.
The squatting. He's a baseball catcher. Dude, I'm feeling that in my knees right now, just doing that over.
There's no other
That's
buttons
right, we do
work.
have an apartment, right?
No other buttons work. I can't even jump. This is the only button that works. Besides moving around. Okay. Oh. There's a sprint.
Oh, that's right, because our villain comes early here, or
One
supposed
of the other gangs did this. You need to get us another car.
Wait,
now.
we're in a gang?
We'll be dead if we do not get out of
Quick,
here.
we gotta get
Let's
out of here. But
here.
first, let me look around.
me
See
to
what
the
cars we got. That one looks cool, isn't it? So why didn't we just go to the safe house first? I feel like that's where I would go after robbing a bank.
Well, she wanted
Not
to
back
swap to
my
a new car,
apartment.
You did good, but I'm glad that's over.
but like,
Strange.
oh,
how
Rampage!
people
Look at the
go
license
wild
plate,
so
Rampage.
quickly. All the gangs here
Rampage.
are at peace now. It's good for business.
That
Too bad
person
nothing lasts
just,
forever.
their heart skipped a beat. The one you just quickly, you didn't hit him, but like, it was enough to,
I will not ask why you left
like,
the
oh
States.
shit.
Better we each keep our own secrets.
Yeah, he apparently doesn't want to talk either. I don't remember him being a silent character. Was he?
Just maybe just the cutscenes. When he's driving, he's hyper focused.
I love it. You don't need to park there. You just need to hit the waypoint. He's wearing your New
So what do you do for
t-shirt.
excitement around here?
What you need is a tour guide.
You always work solo?
Why? You looking for a dance
You
partner?
can call me
Maybe.
Han Solo.
But I'm gonna need a team that knows exactly what they're doing.
I prefer to work with people who know how to stay behind the scenes.
Gotta be careful with people like that. Sometimes they're hard to find when you need them.
Yeah, I kind of miss Vin Diesel, man. It's been a minute.
With me, you always know right where I am. Behind the wheel.
This game is so ugly. As soon as they got a close-up on these people, this game is so ugly. I love it, but like, oh my god, imagine playing this back in the day, for real.
Lumi Vega is well known in the Catalan underworld, both for her expertise as a thief and for her work as a flamenco dancer. One of the few independent organized criminals still remaining in Barcelona, she's kept out of trouble by staying strictly small-time, or should we say part-time. She works around 20 hours a week. However, she is rumored to be putting together a crew, a super crew, a suicide squad maybe, of key players for a job that would ordinarily be way out of her Justice League.
A PDA, because smartphones aren't necessarily universal yet?
That's crazy.
What was the Vin Diesel movie we reviewed? Well, or could you say the Vin Diesel movie? Because we reviewed them all. Where like GPS was like so brand new, it was like whoa.
It had to have been a Fast and Furious thing.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
Really?
Yeah, no, he was like just given like a GPS like thing like in his hands. I don't. Yeah.
You can put in any coordinates and it'll show you the direction.
Did Mitch McConnell die?
Might have. I wonder if Mitch McConnell's seen a Fast and Furious movie. That's like a weird random fact. I feel like I would like to know.
Did Mitch ever get to play this
Like
game?
he's like, what is this movie? What the hell's going
I'm
on?
Gallo, Assistant Bureau Chief. You must be Milo.
Dominic
Yeah, as
Toretto.
of this morning. They bought the whole
They should
cover
make a
story out of
Fast and
Miami.
Furious
I
movie
hear you've been busy.
in Kentucky.
Do much damage?
Doesn't matter.
Not really.
Now you're gonna hand me that envelope or you're gonna continue with this inquisition? What are we tracking?
The package of
Did
the
he say
highest
Inquisition because
priority.
he's Spanish?
This is
Spanish
a potential
Inquisition.
nation breaker.
Was that
I
I
literally
feel
what
like
that's
that's
doing?
right. I feel like they were like, this is right
Someone
there.
in
We have to take
Barcelona.
it.
The various criminal factions will be looking to get
Because
their
otherwise,
hands
wouldn't you
on
say
it.
interrogation?
Yeah, sell it to the highest
Right.
bidder.
Like it was a little bit of
The world
a
is full
more
of
interesting
liars.
choice of words, I guess. But yeah, that's definitely what I would say before Inquisition.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as interesting, but
Oh my God, we're closer to we're about to be Anton Galo's age in the next 5 years. He's an American. He works for agency. Anton Gallo was recruited in his mid-20s. Okay, after completing postgraduate education. Oh, good for him. In politics and economics. Okay, dual majored. He proved to be a superlative analyst in the agency. His ability, charm, as you could tell from that last scene, and ambition soon saw him fast-tracked to the position of assistant bureau chief, a position he still holds some years later. Cost-cutting in the agency's European... Damn, Doge got to him too. Doge cost-cutting in the agency's European operations have seen even senior staff taking on field work, which explains his presence in Barcelona. Obviously. Look at this big map, though. New Grand Theft Auto is not going to have as big a map. I'll say it right now.
That's right.
People are going to pay $100 and be a map half the size. You'll see.
Why is it loading? We were just, like, in the city, in the car. What's it have to load? Did it unload all that to show the map and then it has to load it all back
tracking?
in?
Are you fast tracking there, maybe?
But that would be boring. It's a driving game. Now it's got in the cutscene. Let me see. It's got to load the video file to memory.
You Miguel?
Ooh.
Better be, or the police been looking for the wrong guy all
This is
these
screen
years.
tearing.
You got a name?
Name is Milo. I'm looking for a guy named
I
Felipe.
forgot his name. He's still just
We
Vin
got
Diesel.
Felipe all over,
Yeah, I mean, it says that
Marcelo.
on the cover. Vin Diesel Wheelman.
Todos los coches. Todos, ¿cómo? All the cars. Todos coches. Hijo, puta, todos los coches.
Car trouble?
No, I just won the lottery. All the cars I want. What the hell's it to you?
Well,
That's a
let's
good
just say I fix things.
I borrowed 3 of my brother's Stavos cars. Gonna make quick money on some street races. Pay good money for some idiota drivers.
So you hired a few drivers and they ended up stealing your cars. That ain't good for business.
No shit, you're a really smart guy.
He sounded a little drunk
Tell you
there for
what,
some reason in that
You
last
put me
line.
together with Felipe and leave those cars to me.
Wheelman
Get no
2,
follow-up
drunk driving.
information.
Oh, yeah, he didn't give you like any. Just go find these cars. Yeah, Wheelman 2 drunk driving would go crazy. Make that the subtitle.
Sorry. I realized I'm not zoomed in. I'm supposed to be zoomed in. I forget all sorts of things here.
It's okay. It's summertime, you know, taking it easy.
Don't smash it up. I got no time to fix it, entendido? I'll make sure
Oh shit, you're in 4 minutes. Run!
You're on your own with them.
Run, Vin!
God, I love they made him like a freaking Gears of War guy. His body shape.
His running was so slow. Yeah, is this copyright music? Who fucking knows?
Yes. Yeah, you know, this is Bork. York. Wherever you pronounce her name. So what? We got an air jack this, right? Okay, there we go.
It's time to air jack. You're in the wrong part of town. This is an air jacking street. This town ain't big enough for 2 air jackers. But can they air jack? I forget. Or is that just our...
It's just our ability.
Crazy.
I got people watching. You got the car. Maybe you're not so stupid like I thought. So, what you wait
There's
for?
people watching, but they're not
Bring it
helping.
back here. Don't wreck it up.
What's wrong with society nowadays? People just watch,
Yeah.
you know?
No one wants to work anymore. Everyone wants to be on the TV on their phone.
No one wants to be a wheelman anymore, and it shows. Yeah, if they ever made a Wheelman sequel, though, you know, like I said, calling it drunk driving would be cool. Like if the drunk driving mechanic to it. But the main menace should be all the cameras, you know, all the flock cameras. That should be the whole premise of the game. You're just taking out flock cameras with
Yeah,
your
remember Eagle Eye?
Pontiac.
Remember that movie? Had Shia LaBeouf in it. It was
I
all
don't think I've
about
seen
how
that one.
it was like a 2010 Shia LaBeouf movie. I saw it in the theaters.
So Prime Buff.
Yeah, Prime Beef. See ya. Oh my god.
You're dead.
Hey, see ya.
Yeah. It's crazy. But don't worry, you're a good guy.
Yeah, we're a hero.
My motorcycle.
Alright, we gotta get this convertible. 3 minutes are at stake here.
Before they get away? Yeah, is there like tunnel? I forget in this game, is there like... You know, I think it was what, in Grand Theft Auto, right? It would be like, the only way you leave... You can't leave, because like, so they'll put in like, oh,
Right.
the road's closed, or like, it's a subway tunnel that turns to black the deeper you go in, or the ocean. Yeah, I don't remember in this game if there's like, what the borders are.
Oh,
If I saw that happen in real life, that'd be so cool. Like, it'd be scary in the moment, but seeing a guy airjack in real life would be
You know, I got eyes everywhere. Remember that. You think you
really
steal my
impressive.
car.
They should add that to Formula 1. Should be allowed to airjack in Formula 1.
I mean, who's to say they aren't already and they're just really fast at it? Frame by frame, you
don't
just
see
see a
it.
guy
It's
in midair. But that's it.
Happens so quick. I like how this is what they thought cars, like cool cars, looked like back then.
I mean, this
They
is
have
what
the
they
tribal,
think
the
games have
2000s,
as cars.
2000 tribal tattoo.
You got one more car
Like,
to get.
design
Whose
on.
car stopped because I pressed triangle to steal it.
Don't drive like some bitch yakking on
Damn.
our phone. We don't got much time.
You have just like the force. You could just stop it. Oh my god. That guy just flew just to heaven. He's not even coming back down. He's just going straight to heaven. That guy, the one guy who like flew out of the car, also like skid on the pavement like a good like 20 meters there. Even if you survived, you are not in good shape.
Nope. Took that turn too early.
This one's red.
There's
the Pontiac trademark. Should have said the full title. There's the Pontiac 2006 blah 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 with turbo boost. You can get it right now. Like a little link pops up in the game, like, do you want to actually purchase this vehicle right now?
I'm surprised there wasn't a Pontiac.com on the back of the box.
0% down the first 2 months. 0% APR.
That's great.
You use the discount code Wheelman to get 10% off.
But that discount only pops up if you log in to your Xboxes. This was on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 accounts onto the Pontiac website, and they'll check to see if you have all the trophies or achievements. Then you can get the discount.
Oh, the 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're a true Pontiac fan.
Cops. They like lizards. I told you, no reptiles. Miguel hates reptiles.
You just say you hate cops. You don't have to like make a metaphor out of it.
Yeah, we call them pigs over here.
I didn't think that. And I still think that's offensive to pigs, because pigs are actually really intelligent.
Yeah, but they're unclean, which is why we call them that.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, I think we just mean. We shouldn't use metaphors. Like I said, the pigs deserve better. If pigs could fly.
Okay.
That's right. You have to like drive kind of normal
Yeah.
to make sure you lose them. We lost the police, so let me kill more people.
No, not in this car. Oh, Killer Instinct. There, it says that on the license plate.
See? It's in my nature. Always wanted to be a killing villain.
Also, I'm
man.
pretty sure a piece of the car just fell off, so I don't think this dude's gonna be happy when we show back up. Yeah, the bumper's missing.
That's only like a $20,000 fix. Isn't there a garage too, where we can pick cars? I think
I wrecked my cars, man.
I remember that
Maybe you
correctly.
did okay. Maybe I let you work with me again sometimes with los chulos canallas. If you're lucky. You want Felipe? Okay, with me. Lantos puto been nosing around where he maybe get something cut off. He not careful. Look at the drugstore.
All right, guys, this is the start of our Wheelman run where we don't use a car. Just... You can airjack anytime, anywhere, on any vehicle, baby. That's freedom right there. Miguelo Delgado, 22. I will say his picture, no offense to him, made him look like closer to 40, but it's okay. But he's brother to Stavo Delgado, head of the Chulos Canales. Miguel Delgado is a volatile and violent enforcer for his brother's gang. His reputation within the Chulos gang as a liability, though. So much for an enforcer. He lacks his older brother's diplomacy and leadership skills, often taking unwilling men into scrapes with his other gangs that are way out of their league. Despite this, Stavo is protective of his little brother, so Miguel is rarely questioned or challenged by other members of the gang.
I like that, thank you, by the way, but I like, the audio here is supposed to be like, oh, we're in the bureau right now, and someone just threw this file on the desk, and people are talking.
Check this out. Here's the guy. You need to go find him.
Felipe has been hanging around the drugstore club. The Chulos Canales drugstore club.
Yeah, we're the drugstore club. We're big fans of drugstores. We really fight for the rights of CVS and Walgreens.
Yep. Remember Rite Aid? They're gone. I think.
Are they?
I mean, the ones that I would know of are gone. Must be loading another cutscene. See, the ones that screen tear like crazy are in engine.
It's pretty
That's
bad.
how you can tell.
My name's Vin. Nice to meet you.
Which one of you is Felipe?
Do I know you?
Not yet. My name's Milo
So
Buick.
you are.
I just came in from Miami. I'm looking for a job.
What do you do? Milo from Miami.
I'm a wheelman.
What the fuck is that?
Wheelman. Where's your car?
If you can't use me, maybe I could talk to
So,
your Uncle
like,
Paulo.
I'd like that he'd be like, wait, what
did you
really
say?
though? What is a wheelman?
Who the hell are you?
Can you describe more of what you do? Oh, you mean a driver?
A good driver knows when to start and when to stop. That yours?
Yes.
God,
Now
these
I have
lines
a
literally
car.
could just be in a
The keys.
Fast and Furious movie. It's awesome.
Carefully. This is where we start.
Crazy. I feel like, too, like, any of those guys behind the music could have just, like, shot him before, like, you wouldn't
Right.
know. Like, you're about to get
Yeah,
shot.
someone from
like-
behind. He was surrounded.
like, don't shoot, he'll shoot me. It's like, all right, but he won't know because he'd already be dead.
You scratch that car, Paolo gonna scratch you.
I like too that like I have your phone number now and like I'm gonna shit talk you.
Yeah, right.
We took the time real quick to make sure we established that. Because this is before like calling in your car with a normal thing. Or Bluetooth, I guess you could argue is like, oh, he's Bluetooth.
¿Te gusta conductor? Tenemos más para ti. ¡Deténlo! ¡Y no te cargues de mi coche! Do you know who I am?
Careful.
Pull over, asshole.
Okay, but alive means he could still just be like, we could wreck the car and just like
Drive in Miami.
define alive. Like Mitch McConnell alive, or like what do we mean?
No, now we're a little toy car.
Wee 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 wee. Little Hot Wheels.
I like how it's like, don't kill Felipe, don't hurt him too much, but he's like gonna kill me. So like, what do I do? The only recourse is to fight back.
Yeah, I think I remember these type of missions where you had to kind of just like damage the car, but not like, yeah, blow it up or whatever.
Right.
I guess we're just getting here. This is where we're gonna have a shootout or something.
Maybe.
First gun mechanics.
Yeah.
I'll say, you know, this game, I'm not saying it's great, but at least the very first 30 minutes here, like, they're slowly showing you the different things you can do, and, you know, I don't think it's terrible in that regard.
I mean, it has a focused idea, and then the guns ruin it. Unfortunately, you know, until the guns come out, I think the game idea is fine.
And this is where we stop.
No. ¿Estás loco? Por favor. I give you what you want.
Set up a meeting with your Uncle Paolo.
Vale.
So did he plan that out ahead of time, or did he just know?
He must have. Right.
I got you now.
Look at this nice reflection on the back of the car. It's not the environment, it's just a house.
You're not seeing anyone, huh? It's over, Milo. I sent you back
But with
to
the new
Mjolnir in a
NVIDIA,
small box.
the new NVIDIA,
Yeah, now it's a
GeForce
yassified
experience.
house. I like how the game is like, yeah, we're gonna put like traditional street racing like arrow signs up, or like not that.
He's gonna finish! Quick! Airjack him.
Yeah, airjack him before he finishes.
It's like how there's two explosions out of that car. It's like boom, boom, just like two explosions. Did he teleport there? What the fuck is that?
He's
Looks like he kind of
turning
teleported.
around. Yeah, he did kind of jitter a bit. Oh my god, he turned around so that he could get
Dude, he's
onto...
outplaying you.
He wanted to
He's
be on
outplaying you.
this side so that we could be in oncoming traffic, but because I pushed both of us off, the game was like, no, he's supposed to drive on this side.
That's probably what happened. He has to follow a certain path, and he's like, fuck, I gotta go back.
And now it's like the rubber banding's waiting for me to catch up.
I mean, he did kind of outsmart you, you know?
Oh, he can't airjack him. We're in the rampage
Going
car
back to-
again.
Going back to the, connecting to the PlayStation Network with this, I mean, multiplayer mode where you're just like, it's like balloon battle in Mario would be kind of cool. Where you're just like, everyone's trying to airjack each other and crashing. It's like,
in
that's
a way,
what Burnout is you're racing, but like, I don't think you even have a racing mode. You could just have like, whoever can get the most kills, you know, and
I mean, that's what classic
whatever.
Burnout is just here's the setup, deal as much damage as possible with your car.
There's that one too.
You know?
I think you could make a multiplayer out of this. It would be kind of interesting.
Well, kind of
but-
what we're describing, if you put it on a map like this, is a facet of GTA Online, right?
Yeah. But this is better, so.
I mean, yeah, there's no airjacking in GTA yet.
Speaking of airjacking, Philip.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's a bad guy or something, so. Dude, we're unlocking everything right now.
Oh, I have to choose
What are the other
a
things
mission
again?
to start, right.
Oh, that's right. We could do the taxi things where we like bring people.
All right, let's start
to
this one.
things. Let's do some Uber Eats before we do our main mission, our main job. So that's right, folks. If you're, like I said, to the young bank robbers out there trying to get started, you actually should do a lot of Ubering first to get used to driving really quick.
And definitely
Use
do
them as
some
tests.
airjacking while you have a passenger.
But make sure to tell them ahead of time.
Right, you're gonna have to hold my
Sir-
hand because we're jumping to the next car.
Sir, do you mind if we airjack? I think I can get you to your destination a little quicker if we airjack real quick. How do you think I got all these 5-star reviews? 5-star review. He's a great airjacker.
Like, is this a review for a masseuse or a cab driver?
4 to 5 stars. His airjacking needs work.
He purposely goes out of the way to kill people with his car.
I did see someone taking a Waymo there. I'm starting to have a couple here in Denver.
Really?
They're all over San Francisco when I was there, and I refused to take one. But yeah, we have a couple now in Denver. I haven't seen them recently, but I saw some more over the winter. I did see a clip of one of them driving over, like as someone was setting up a 4th of July, like firework, like in the center of the street. The Waymo just didn't give a fuck and started driving over as it was going off, and I'm like, cool.
Real safe. Some bombs going off underneath your probably electric, therefore battery-powered car.
There was like 2 girls or something in it, and like they were like, like, Waymo, you don't need to do that. Like, you could stop.
This taxi thing is insane because it's a moving checkpoint, like the waypoint on the minimap. But like, we could have gotten here so much quicker if it just said this is where you need to go, because it had you going all around like a bee.
The guy was trying to map quest. He's like, I think the restaurant's somewhere around here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Assuming MapQuest is gone, right? Like, what are they like?
Yeah, that's a good question. I remember map questing to find like your house.
I've used it a couple times as a kid. I don't know what specifically. MapQuest. Oh, it's still around. Get free. Well, I guess it's just like it's like Google Maps. I guess they pivoted probably to that. That makes
Listen to some American music. I changed the radio station to the red, white, and blue.
Okay, happy 4th. 250. 250. Wheelman 250.
Wheelman 250.
So what is this license plate supposed to be? Master? Is that a W or an M? Or an H? M3C H?
M3C M5TR.
Mike Master? Mike?
Yeah,
He's Master of the Mic? He's a rapper maybe or something? Or a really good stand-up comedian?
Maybe. Made to order.
Are we gonna deliver some pizzas?
I think this is stealing a car and bringing it to someone.
Oh, Wheelman Pizza. Pizza would be cool.
I mean, this is just Crazy Taxi, but with an edge. So, if you think about it.
It's too bad that new Crazy Taxi game is like AI or whatever. I know they announced it and they were immediately like, yeah, there's AI in this.
Yeah.
Honk, honk, honk. Honk. Honk, honk. Oh, see, actually, these smaller vehicles be kind of the better ones. You're fin through smaller spaces. A little more zip. When you see the door, when you see his door peer open, it's already too late. You're about to be airjacked. You almost accidentally airjacked a different guy.
I know.
He's on the phone. He's on the phone with his buddy. He's like, he's right behind me. I think he's gonna airjack me.
Whoa, these bikes
Let him get close.
Oh, that's what I remember. We would take a bike and we would just kill him.
Dude, he ate that. I'm surprised that ain't still.
Because you can destroy the trees in the car, but not on a bike. Oh my god, you can't go in reverse on a bike? We gotta keep stealing?
Oh no, you have 50 seconds. €0.
Oh, Marble Madness. License plate says Marble Madness.
Okay, shout out. See, nowadays, if I saw that license plate, I would just assume it's a big Marvel fan. He's like, I have madness because I just cannot wait for the new Avengers. It's making me mad. At the buzzer. At the buzzer, he's gonna airjack him. It's over. Oh shit! You gotta give it all the way back though.
I got time.
Oh, this could be close. This could be close. Oh no! Where?
Oh, it was just around the
where was it? I thought it was.
corner.
Oh no!
At least we get to keep the bike.
I like the idea they're like.
Never mind. Okay, there we go. Oh, it says Joust, the license plate. That was
okay. What was I saying? I do like the idea though, where they're like, the mission is just to get it to me on time, but like, it's not like you're gonna get it re-stolen. Like, I already stole it.
Right.
Hey, did your bike like flip there for a second? What was that?
Okay. I was expecting him to die, not skip like a stone.
Hey, do we have a... I just realized we don't have like a mile per hour. We don't even know how fast we're going.
Alright, we need a big tree to crash into. Come on, you were giving me big trees before. Alright, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Ah!
I think you have to like more accidentally hit it. Like it's like really trying to. It'll like kind of push you left at the last second there. Maybe you have to hit a car. Like dead on, because that's what you did earlier. Is like you just ate that shit. Oh. Dude, that all the vertebrae in his neck are shattered.
I'm okay.
They're shattered.
I'm okay.
You are not walking away from that, dude. His neck snapped. Like that was it.
He crumpled. Somebody's like,
guy,
what?
This guy walks by.
I can
He's like,
still
"It's
drive
another
it.
day in Barcelona."
I can still drive it. I just gotta flip it over.
Was there a, what was the, there was a shop behind you, I think. Yeah, over there. What's that?
This? I think it's
Let's go in there.
Subway.
Get a
Oh,
newspaper or
this is,
something?
Oh, that's right. You can
What is-
destroy these things. Oh, look at how low res all of these textures are.
Are those supposed to be like magazines or postcards
This is
or something?
remember the mission type where you're destroying as much as you can, very burnout like.
Yeah,
These were worth a lot of points.
those magazines are worth at least $50.
I just love how
pop.
much you slide relative to his like run animation. All right, we need a new bike. Give me this car.
Sorry.
Robotron.
I don't understand you. Sorry. I just like your license plate, Robotron.
But not that much.
Is there a trophy for airjacking like 3 times in a row or something? Oh no! Got a 1 star!
Wow,
we gotta
this
go
really
for 5.
is GTA.
We should go for 5. See, for our one show that hasn't debuted yet,
Yep.
we have a GTA UI. You should make a Wheelman UI on it instead.
Okay. Damn, I want to get on another bike so we can crash.
Okay, real talk though.
Uh-oh.
'Cause you know, like, yeah, in GTA 5 stars, right? Eventually they start to send helicopters and stuff at you.
And then it tanks and all
Yeah.
that. And eventually you're just like, yeah, okay. Like,
I
I
do
get
wonder
it.
in real life, like, if there was a dude like this, like, this kind of dude, who was just going crazy, like, what would they honestly throw at a guy like this who's just like airjacking? He's
Well, as what we
crashing the things,
honestly
he's
see
killing
in
people.
real life, the police will be so reckless, they will endanger more lives than letting this man go. Oh,
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess we did have in Denver. We had a guy who had made his own tank.
yeah,
He was kind of crazy.
yeah, he was not a good guy. I know someone that like tries to like, I don't want to say idolize, but like he's a hero.
It's kind of
Killdozer, right?
He's definitely a killdozer. He's definitely a meme in Denver, but I don't think anyone like actually like oh yeah, it's cool. I guess it's as cool as I guess like you're like all right, like he had his own tank. I guess that's kind of
Get
cool,
out of the
but, like,
car.
yeah, he's not a.
Oh,
He's like, sir, I am done. Arrest me.
but let me drive to the police station.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard the guy's not a good dude, and like, yeah, he. But it is an interesting story. We have Balloon Boy, and Killdozer, and Lucifer here in Denver, and those are our big 3, I guess you could say, infamous things. Wait, what the hell's that building?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like melting.
It almost looks. I mean, I get they're trying to make it look different, but it looks almost like an unfinished like hive. Or
Yeah,
something like
it's
that.
weird. It's so weird. Whoa. Hello.
September 6th, Mystico del Toro.
Mamma mia.
Oh,
I need a car. Let's do one more like story thing, and then
Yeah.
I think we've seen it. Unfortunately, we've seen enough.
No pueden, lo estoy usando.
Hey, we did that. That was the guy that was in the back of our taxi. You have a car anyway. All right, let's go to wherever this. At least I assume the green X is a place we can go to.
yeah, it's X marks the spot.
Yeah. Oh, remember we destroy these? It's 100 of
One of
them.
100. I thought I was gonna land on that lady. I thought I was slow mo of like crushing that lady.
Oh no! Psych! We hit all the trees instead. I just love it too because you can forward smash, which is kind of like giving you more speed because you're lunging forward, like at pedals to the metal. There's not much faster you can get, but you can still lunge forward.
It's the Lightning McQueen, you know.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Mine.
Like a lonely tumbleweed, Radio America is bringing you the best country and western music.
Hey, you don't have to put in my station. And I was listening to that.
Making sure. Yeah, okay, we are heading towards this. Oh, well, now I'm just loading into it. Whatever, we were going to be there. I would complain, but I don't know. On the one hand, I kind of am appreciative of an open world driving game to be like, you just want to go here, just warp there. Start the mission. You know?
Está cerrado.
I'm Milo. Paulo's expecting me.
We're closed, then why do you have security here?
This one is a video file, not an in-engine cutscene. Because it's not screen tearing like crazy.
¿Qué te parece este tipo de plan de pago? Perdón, Paulo. ¿No ves que estoy ocupado?
Let's work out our payment plan. You heard of, you know, APR and Kelshi, right? Or whatever it's called.
Oh my God.
Excuse the mess. He owes me.
The first 4 payments are split.
Working out the payment plan. I hear you met
Luckily
me.
for him,
Word travels fast.
interest rates are low.
Especially when you steal my nephew's car. My car.
Maybe we can work out a payment plan.
You got some cojones coming here. You do not plan to live long, eh?
Bam, Vin Diesel's dead.
Right.
Because honest to God, if I was a Barcelonian mobster, I would just immediately kill this guy. No, fuck you. You don't get to play games on my turf. You don't get to, like, show up as a big man. I'll punish my nephew later. Fuck you, though. You die. You're not, like, in on this.
You will drive Felipe to a drop. He is only to watch. It goes smooth. You get more jobs.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yeah. I'm not moving the camera.
That's great.
And then he runs out of stamina. Hear his heartbeat.
That's right, this is the beach.
Parts of the game, the environment are coming back to me. You mentioned the roundabout when we were zooming in around the map.
Yeah, I remember that
How'd you get
one.
out of the car?
Paulo tells me I gotta play nice with you. To hell with that. Come on, driver, muévete.
Come on, let's be friends, Felipe. I hear you're short of him.
I got plenty of friends.
We can be
Really?
Facebook friends.
Tell me about them.
Vete al
Add
diablo.
each other on
I
LinkedIn.
tell you
maybe.
nothing.
No. You're gonna tell me everything.
Because we're going to drive like a maniac, get him scared. Yeah, okay, scare Felipe.
That's right, alright. This is funny.
Be quicker walking.
Fuck it, we just floor into the sea. Just drown him.
You hear me? Eres loco. I told you, driver. Stop.
So stupid.
Stop.
You killed all these people!
I'm a crazy man. I literally will just kill pedestrians. Now super boost. Tip Felipe over the edge with your air jacket, you're super boosted. You can make Felipe go over the edge, dude.
So you know about Los Lantos, about us. Paulo, he's in charge. We're the biggest in the city. If you want anything, you come to us. But we look legitimate, you know? Got good fronts. Contacts with the mayor's people. Not like chulos canallas.
Mayor's involved?
Foreigners, immigrants,
Wow.
street scum. Banded together by Estavo Delgado and his right-hand guy, Che Taraval. They got nothing. Just lots of little deals going.
What is
They're
Cuomo
everywhere,
here or something?
Like flies. And you want anything else, you can ask El Diablo en el Infierno. I'm out of here.
Oh, you want? That happened so quick.
Let me down! Ah! Crazy! Eres loco! Don't you know who I am? You don't do this to Paulo's family!
Okay, real talk though, if you hit like a tree or something, will he fly?
All right, we got a super boost into a tree.
Let me down!
Shit, where are the...
Let's loco!
No, he's got fingers of steel. Alright.
Grip strength is at 100. Fa! He's saying he was ahead of the time. He said fa. Yeah, he ain't falling off. Fa! Whoa! Yeah, what if you flip the car over? You know what happens to him?
Alright?
Mission failed. You killed Felipe. He disappeared. That's how fast he went into that brick.
He just went backwards and he was just dust. There was nothing left.
I just like how you can dangle his legs. You just killed that guy. Like, in real life, yes, the Spanish, like, government is, like, hunting you down for just killing so many random... Like, that person's dead, and that person's dead. You know what I mean? Like...
And you have a dude literally holding on for dear life on top of the car.
The Romanians showed up in Barcelona a year ago. They run heavy end weapons deals, high-class car, steel to order, extortion, all that.
Just Vin Diesel with a straight face, all this is happening.
Because he's too cool, you know, he has everything under control.
I would love if it was still doing stuff as you're driving.
Oh, like I could still control
exploding. Yeah, you see a dude flying in the background as he's just killing people.
Someone saw what you did. You got us into this. Let us out.
Someone saw what you did. Yeah, everyone that saw you kill all those people.
I told you. Stay around Catalonia. You forget already?
Yeah, like, are you, like, you know, when people are classified as serial killers, I don't know if it's like a certain number you're supposed to hit or something like that, or maybe how, like how they kill people, maybe it's like, well, gives that title. But at what point would if Wheelman be labeled a serial killer, but like in an automated automobile sense, you know, like, at what point he's like, yeah, there's this dude in Barcelona who's just every day kills like 4 or 5 people
with this car for like no reason.
We can't find this guy. We can't find him.
He looks like Vin Diesel.
Would you call him a serial killer?
There's a Wikipedia page that sorts serial killers by the number of people they killed, and I saw this on Twitter. Someone had found an old version of the page because you know pages get updated all the time, edited all the time.
Right.
Someone vandalized the page, and I found it because I didn't trust it. So I looked myself, and I found the version history from like 2012, where someone edited the phrase that they put on a lot of Wikipedia stuff that says, "Hey, this article is incomplete. You can help by expanding it." They add, "Please do not expand the list by killing people," and then a person swiftly like deleted that, which is like, come on, have some humor. You know what I mean?
It's actually, Wikipedia is 25 years. Because I'm on Wikipedia right now for the Don't Break the Ice that we were talking about earlier. And it says Wikipedia 25 years of the free encyclopedia. Shout out.
I did once, many years ago, donate to Wikipedia, so I do check I've already donated before, even though it was like 15 years ago, or whatever it was. I gave them like $3.
I do wonder who, like, really funds them. Like, you know what I mean? It can't be
Soros.
It can't be Alfred.
God, I do have an uncle that used anyone can edit Wikipedia as like a knee-jerk, like, therefore, whatever you just said, politics-wise, doesn't count. You know what I mean? Because I mentioned
it also doesn't help that when we were, at least, our generation in school was always like, don't use Wikipedia as a source. And the reason they said that wasn't to say it wasn't reliable. It was more just like, don't copy and paste into your
look at
document.
where you just go to the bottom of a Wikipedia page and you click all of those links. And
it's
then
a tool. It's a tool,
yeah.
I mean, but unfortunately, I think it was taught to us to be like, just don't use it. So there's people out there who think that like anything from it means it's like
there are
not
like
reliable.
Tens of thousands of extremely focused, maybe to an obsessive degree, Wikipedia editors that all hate each other. They keep all of the information as factual as possible, believe me.
I believe
the fact that something goofy as please do not expand this list by killing people did not last the day that it was posted, according to the version history, is, to me, proof of that.
After them! Venga!
Change your plans, huh?
Oh, Vin.
Come on! Drive!
Well, I wanted to get into a bike and crash this car, but I believe we have a lot of footage of that from 5 years ago. So maybe we'll have that be on. All right.
I just remember there was one clip we did have, where we like hit. We hit like two
license plate
things.
MK5 DCU.
Okay.
The game right before this one. Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, the only clip I remember that maybe you'll be able to find out of the hours of footage was there was this one. We were like going down an alleyway or something, and we just like really ate shit, and it was probably the best clip I remember. It was very memorable from when we played. That was the one I really remember the most.
Okay.
But it was like, I think we were going down the alleyway, maybe it was on a motorcycle, and we hit like someone's balcony or like fire escape or something like that, and it was just like crazy. But yeah, I mean, this game has the 2000s charm of like this era of video games with like the ragdoll effects and whatnot. The ideas unironically are pretty fun, I think, the air jacking and the all that stuff. But yeah, we didn't get to the gunplay stuff really, but that was always like very much the weaker part of this game. It was not fun to it really slowed the game down, but it's one of those games, man, what I think, like I said, I was joking about it being like an underrated masterpiece, but it is very much a deep cut game that I think probably does get overlooked, but like...
They have the Washington Monument in Barcelona.
Yeah, they do. But it is a funny Vin Diesel, like, history thing, but I think it's just a funny PS3 game in general. It's, remember when we played it, it was a lot of fun, but...
Yeah. And we played through the whole thing in, like, a single sitting. Because we needed to. It was a lot. We did, like, one of each... side quest type.
Yes.
Excuse me. I broke my knees. Can you help me? Well, Devon.
Yep.
Thank you for joining me.
Yep. I'm always here for Wheelman.
Yes. And who knows? Maybe they'll remaster. No, they won't. This game is like licensed to hell, and like the Pontiac license alone would require. Okay, you strip all that out, sure. But, like, they can never just re-release this game. Is my point. They would have to like remaster in a way, and then is Vin Diesel gonna want a lot of money for like a funny performance, but not a good one? You know what I mean?
Right.
Will this be the first Unreal Engine 6 game with Vin Diesel Wheelman remastered, re-wheeled?
Wheelman re-wheeled.
This time it's also at 30 frames per second. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I preventing you from getting to work on time? I could stand up too, but I don't need
You're
to.
so much more taller too. They do make him like just a little bit bigger than the average person. It's really funny.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Summer PS3 is not over. David returns for the next one. This time, he's audible for the whole thing. You think? Well, it'd be really funny if I make the same mistake again. Thank you, Devon. Devon,
Yes.
where can people find you?
Here on this channel sometimes.
Here we
Most
go.
of the time, we're here. Sonic Movie Show.
We're doing an outro. God, people are annoying.
Yes. Just look at people honking.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.
Wheels out.
We Optimus Prime wheels out.
Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the video. Congratulations, you made it here this far. Like and subscribe, whatever. But hey, while you're down there, go into the video's description for a neat little surprise. So Devon and I mentioned this in the video itself towards the beginning, but you know, as a part of the Chronicles of Diesel podcast series that we had done, and is more or less has been finished for a couple years now. We did a full playthrough of the game you just watched, you know, for summer PS3 now, but we did it, you know, years ago, 5 years ago, I guess we said in the video. I still have all of that footage, and so I've compiled together a little bonus video, not a little, it's a long one. I actually have to finish compiling it all, but it is many, many hours long. And hey, we uploaded the channel. It's going to be private. Only if you click the link in the description, you'll find it. And so if you want to see, it's just like the screen. Like, we're not on camera. This is before I was doing camera stuff on my personal Twitch channel that I don't do anymore because I put everything here. Rambling. Anything else? Yes, the whole thing. Hey, maybe more stuff will return. There isn't really that much, but there's some things that would be neat. Maybe some of that will return on the channel. Let me know in the comments of that video if you do want to see more. Goodbye. Subscribe.